In 2021, Idaho saw the longest legislative session in state history, lasting 311 days. Lawmakers hope this year's session isn't as long. Good evening. This is Idaho News 6. I'm Don Nelson. In May of 2021, the Senate formally adjourned sine die, but the House took an untraditional route, just recessing, leaving the door open to come back later in the year, which they did. Lawmakers returned to the State House in November of 2021 for only 3 days, trying to swiftly pass bills related to vaccine mandates, religious exemptions, and more. The only thing to pass was a joint memorial resolution disagreeing with the Biden administration's COVID-19 plan. Now, just a few weeks later, we are back and lawmakers are gearing up to head back to the State House next week. As we quickly approach the 2022 legislative session starting on Monday, lawmakers have laid out their goals and exceptions for this year's session. Now, Nicole Camarda has more on what lawmakers hope to accomplish inside the State House this year.
Just days away from the 2022 legislative session, and lawmakers are ready to get back to work. First order of business, setting the budget and looking into the state's record-breaking surplus of funds.
Well, there's a lot of anticipation. Of course, everybody's talking about the surplus.
You know, it's going to be very important to pay close attention to where that $1.6 billion gets allocated. And I think that's going to be one of the biggest fights of session.
But not the only fight, as things such as property taxes, education, and getting out quickly are top of mind. Bedke says this session will call for an increased collaboration between the House and the Senate, something that was missing in November when lawmakers could not pass vaccine-related bills.
We stopped off there on the 3-day and weren't very successful. Our bills did not move because of this lack of coordination. But there'll be some that will want to take up exactly where we left off. I would advise anyone that's got a bill, you know, to go get in the House, to go get a Senate sponsor. And, you know, that's how we move legislation.
Education funding and property tax relief are the biggest goals for Democrats, according to House Minority Leader Alina Rubel.
Education funding in terms of not just full-day kindergarten, but trying to pick Idaho out of last place. We are, as everybody knows, bottom in America in education funding. We need to fix our own schools, and that's going to be a very top priority for us, as well as delivering property tax relief to those who need it.
As for the length of the session, the Speaker doesn't think it will last as long as the session that just wrapped up in November.
It'll be a session. I predict it will not be as long as last year's, however. Keep in mind that we've just redistricted the state, and so we're still up in the air on that. This is an election year, and so that'll put back pressure on having a long session, because there's nothing that makes a legislator more homesick than to have someone back home file against them.
But one concern looming is COVID-19. During the 2021 session, legislators had to recess due to a COVID-19 case outbreak among lawmakers. And with cases up across the country now, concern is high again for some.
I'm concerned that this session could be even worse, because I think they're not even doing the distancing. At least last year, they had a little bit of distancing in the committees where they put the desks a little bit further apart. I don't even think they're planning to do that this year.
So what I am urging is all of the legislators and the people that work in the building to take care of themselves, to take the steps necessary to assure their own safety.
Lawmakers will be back Monday, January 10th inside the State House. Nicole Camarda, Idaho News 6.